They have a police helicopter on top of the van. 10 cop cars in anywhere in the vicinity stop them from coming out. They stop them at the entrance to the concert venue. And they pull all the girls out, slam them up against the van, they handcuff them. Lincoln Park is just coming off stage, so 20,000 people are coming out of the Tweeter Center, and there's huge crowds gathering around, and we're standing over there talking to the cops, and anybody who knows what's going on is telling people in the crowd, they're like, what's happening? Dude, you see that guy? That guy had sex with all 3 of these girls, and they're all going to jail! They're all going to jail! And people are cheering me. And they're going like, you run! And I'm just sitting there quietly trying to be cool, but in my head thinking like, this is the greatest night of my life. If you ever had a chance to have sex with 3 girls at the same time, you want crowds and cops, you want police helicopters. And so we go to the police department in Camden, New Jersey, where this entire story is on file. And we're in the Camden Police Department, and a guy walks out and says, which one of you guys is the one involved with the girls? And I go, that was me. And he goes, all right, come on, we got to fill out the report. He's filling out the report, and he goes, all right, so where was everything robbed from? It was from a car, right? I go, it was my friend's car. And he goes, okay, start with the car. How'd you end up in the car? And I go, okay, I met the girls at the concert, and we started, we went to the car so I can get him a backstage pass, and we started making out, and then we jumped in the car, and we ended up having sex. And he goes, okay. And he's filling out the report, and he goes, and then you had sex. And he goes, and which of these 3 girls did you have intercourse with? And I go, all of them. And he goes, and the cop is looking at me, and he goes, wait, so... like, at the same time? And I go, yeah. And every time the cop and I make eye contact, we both start smirking at each other. We can't stop smirking.
High five!
Go outside, and one of the husbands, like, we fill out the report, we go outside, and Big J is like, you ass, you owe me $400, because they couldn't retrieve the $400. And I go, dude, I pulled $400 out of my pocket. I go, no problem. Here you go. $400. And we're walking outside, and the cop is escorting us to our car. And this is the last moment of the story, is that there's a guy standing outside. It's one of the husbands. And he goes, Craig, can I talk to you for a second? And I go, dude. And the cop goes, no. And he goes, sir, go back to your car and just leave. And the guy goes, no. He goes, Craig, I'm not going to hit you. I'm not mad at you, okay? I'm mad at my wife because she told me nothing happened. He goes, I just want to know the truth. Look, I would have done the same thing, okay? My wife's a beautiful woman, okay? I would have done the same thing. He goes, can you just tell me the truth? And I go, it happened, man. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. It happened. He goes, okay, but specifically, did she use her mouth? And everyone goes, oh, my God! And they're like, the cop goes, you go over here, you go over there. And Big J keeps telling me, like, he's going to pop you in the face. I go, he's not going to hit me. And I told him the detail that he wanted to hear, which is so crude, and I can't say it on the air. If you go to Jay Bucks this weekend, I'll say the line, but I told him in detail exactly what I did to his wife, and he looked at me, and he said, I really appreciate your honesty. And he shook my hand. I turned around. Big J was standing behind me, and he goes, what kind of guy, after you just told him what you said you did to his wife, shakes your hand? And I go, I don't know, but dude, none of my teams have ever won a championship. None of them. Like, any team I've ever been into in my whole life, none of them ever won a championship. Tonight, I am the World Series MVP. I'm the Super Bowl champion. I'm winning them all, man. I got it all. This is my life. This is the greatest night of my life. And it was. So, if you yell out, just yell out corn at the show this weekend at J Bucks. It's a really small room. So I'm
still waiting for the part of the story where Craig tells us that he found out that he has some kind of, like, skin-eating ball disease. He's brought.
The Point. Woody and Rizzuto.
Everybody wants to know when your show is now.
Yeah. Somebody just said, I'm sold. I'm going to J Bucks.
Just so they can scream out corn and hear what actually happened.
Yep, jbucks.com. I got stories about that. I got stories about the roast of Gene Simmons that you never got to hear, the roast of Tommy Lee. I actually ran into Kanye West 2 days before he blew up at the Video Music Awards.
Yeah, we'll tell that story a little bit later on the show. Anyway, Craig Gass is going to be at the Joe Buck Show room across from Busch Stadium this weekend, Friday and Saturday night. Friday, 7 to 9 p.m., Saturday, 8 and 10. Tickets are on sale now. jbucks.com, $20.
Yes!
Make sure you go out and see Craig Gass.
J-Bucks, $20.
I'm going to go to the Saturday night show.
Yep. Rizzuto had a great time last time I did a show.
Yeah, last time I said that I was dead.
I actually said on stage.
Not to interrupt you guys. We just heard that story, and everybody wants to know what Craig said.
Well, I told you guys off the air.
Yeah. Was it off the record like Barack Obama calling Kanye a jackass? I recorded our little conversation.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Should I play it for
When
everybody?
did you press record?
Because I know Craig. How long have we known each other?
You can't play that, though. I mean, you got to bleep it out.
How long have I known you?
Many years.
I knew the
10
minute
years.
the mics went off that he was going to finish telling us the story. What the guy said.
So you recorded it?
Yeah, hold on. You want to hear it? All right, here's the off the record. Here's the off the record conversation. Here we go. This is from when the Rise Against song was playing here during the break.
All right, you guys want to know the truth of what happened?
Yeah.
All right, here's the actual line. I couldn't say this on the air, but here's the actual line. Is the guy said, he goes, "Bro, just tell me. I just want to just be honest with me and just tell me." And the cop is trying to hold me back.
Wait, hold on, dude. Part of this story's got to be bull, though, right?
No, dude, the whole thing is on file at the Camden Police Department.
Swear.
The whole thing is on file at the Camden Police Department, and
all right, so the
guy yells at, he goes, "Just tell me what happened." And I go, all right. And everyone's like getting crazy, like, you go to your car, you go to, and I go, no, I'll tell him. You want to know the truth? Here's the truth. Okay? I f***ed all three of them. And then I f***ed your wife's and the guy looked at me and said,
he really didn't hit you.
I really appreciate that. And he shook my hand.
And then open mouth kissed his wife.
Well, here's the funny thing is I called the wife the next day because I wanted to like say, man, this is really, because I really, of the three girls, I liked her the most. And I told her,
that's where it cuts off.
You recorded all that?